All right. Well, listen, everybody, thank you so much for making a moment, taking this moment of sacrifice, really, um, for your business and everything that it is that you're seeking to do with Wakana. For those of you that are new to the call, I am Dan Johnson, affectionately known as Coach Dan here in Wakana. I am the Vice President of Training and Development. My assignment is to help those dispensary owners to grow, to succeed, and reach the goals that you have established for yourselves as it pertains to building your dispensary business. I hope that you don't hear too much of the air. I kind of shared this morning that on Wednesday nights, my son is in a tournament. And so he's inside right now. They're playing the game. We're winning. One of the other coaches is going to fill in while I come out here and be with Wakana. But I'm sitting in the car because it is almost 90 degrees, it feel like, outside here in Chicago. And so I'm sitting in the cool of the day where God visits us. And so here's what I want to do. Earlier today, we kind of opened up the line to be able to answer questions that you may have. Many times we come on this line and we have prepared some things for you. We share different things. Some stuff you've heard before, some stuff is brand new to you. But there's never, to me, I'd rather have somebody that I can ask specific questions about things that I am dealing with on my own, from my vantage point, from a business standpoint, than to not have that access or availability. And I know that there's some of you that are just getting started. I know some of you is saying, hey, I got text messages earlier. I want to restart. And so what I want to do is, let's see what Troy, I've been a dispensary owner for a half hour, here for help. All right, congratulations. You say I've been here for been out for a half hour. Well, listen, let me just say this. I'm going to do a quiz for those of you that's been on a little bit longer. We want to give Troy some help. He's been in for a half an hour. First of all, congratulations to making that decision to start your journey to a healthier, a wealthier life, a journey of health, wealth, legacy, and freedom. Much gratitude, Coach Dan, for your time and service to me and the communities at large. Thank you so much, Shirley. So here's the question that I have. What should Troy do just becoming a dispensary owner? What is the first thing he should do? Y'all talk back to me. Let's see. Get with a sponsor. Yes, absolutely. And the sponsor should do what? There you go, Crystal Robinson. Take him through the sales academy training. And the sales academy training is what you should do within the first what of joining the business. Come on, somebody help me. The first 48 hours. That's right. The first 48 hours, 24 is good. But definitely the first 48 hours of joining the business, you want to make certain that you go through the Sales Academy training, because that's going to be the foundation that everything that you build your business is going to be built upon. That Sales Academy first 48 hours is very, very, very crucial. It's very crucial. All right. So let's go in. Schedule his first launch. Come on. And of course, he'll do that with his sponsor within that first 48 hours. You know what your first launch is, Troy? You know what is meant when we say schedule your first launch? Let's see. All right, cool. That's right, your grand opening. In person or a Zoom party, absolutely. So those are some of the things you want to do. Hey, listen, so I want to open up. We have about a good 15 minutes or so, and then we'll be transitioning to our 7 o'clock call. I want to utilize this time to really assess where you guys are. Assess those of you that have any questions at all about where you are in building your business. We did this earlier today, and I received several text messages of testimonials and things of that nature. And so I want to take a moment and just kind of assess where we are. Put it in the chat. Whatever questions you may have, put it in the chat. And I'm right here, and I want to see those questions, and I want to give some answers to it. Certainly, we acknowledge some of our team leaders. We acknowledge a member of our corporate team, Captain Weathersby. We acknowledge Minister Mooney, Mr. Diamond Mooney. I'm sorry, I was disrespectful. Didn't mean to disrespect for your name. Are there any questions? Any questions? All right, well, listen, let's continue to move on. One of the things I want to share with you, I don't have any questions, but I like what I see so far. I got you. Seems like a great opportunity. It is a great opportunity. And what makes it a great opportunity, or what makes it not only a great opportunity, but a beneficial opportunity for yourself, Troy, is your ability to literally follow the system. Success is created by systems and sequences. You have Ms. Bernadine. I believe Bernadine is your sponsor. And one of the things that she established early on is following the system. Because if you follow the system, it gives you the framework that is necessary to build your business upon. Now, the truth is, after a while, you'll be able to make certain adjustments. You'll be able to learn rhythms. You'll be able to identify your strengths. You'll be able to identify your areas of opportunity for improvement that will make you beneficial or help you build your business faster in your own unique way. What does that look like? Well, some of us that join this team, we have the ability to gather. We have the ability to gather people. We have ability to get people to buy into what it is that we're doing from a business perspective. But then there's another group of people that may not be as skillful in gathering, but they're skillful in generating customers. So, and we've seen it from every aspect. Our business, there's a healthy balance in our business of doing both. If you're in a business and you seem like you're more customer driven and you can get customers, and you can make you some money. If you're in a business and you have the ability to gather people, you can make you some money. And so the truth of the matter is, now, if you're in a business and you seek to advance to get to that diamond level, then, and you're primarily customer-based driven, then there's going to be some work to be done, because you have to have somebody that is helping you build at least on 3 different legs. So that's something that you're going to have to consider as you're moving. Troy is new to Alexis Malcolm Sapphire team with Shanice Beckles. Okay, cool. Thank you for that clarity. Listen, one. So let's see. Crystal said, I was at an event today and I was wondering about scanning. Is it better to invite them to the dispensary on Tuesdays and Thursdays, or now that I'm a coach and I have my scanner, should I just schedule home visits and or scan partners? That's a great question. I believe it depends on your, number one, your comfortability. Number two, when does that next Tuesday and Thursday come from? I mean, not come from, but come in. So for example, if you're at an event and it's Friday and they're ready to get scanned and they are available on the weekend and you know how to scan, then I'm not going to say come on Tuesday or come on Thursday to the dispensary, because anything can happen between Friday and Tuesday, or Friday and next Thursday. I want to get them involved and locked into the system as soon as I can. So what that simply means is, if they're ready now because they've been at the event, they're excited, they haven't had a chance to talk to the naysayers or the negative Nellies or anything like that, then in this Friday night, I'm saying, what's your schedule? What time are you available Saturday morning? Does that make sense? I don't want to generate the business next week. I want it now. Someone say, would you like me to pay you today or pay you tomorrow? You know what? COVID is here. Anything can happen tomorrow. Pay me right now. Crystal Robinson, one thing I know about you, you don't really like waiting on your money when it comes to them dang blasted vegan pies. You want that money, and you don't want it later. You want it now. And so as a result, I'm trying to help you guys understand that when people are ready to buy your product, when people are ready to get the body scan, when people are ready to hear about the business, don't wait. Go after. When do you know you should be closing? When they're asking you how to close. Does that make sense? So that's how I would handle that particular question. That was a great question though. Anybody else? Anybody else? Come on, let's go. Fire off. Group 3 is asking when they can start scanning. ABC always be closed. Absolutely. I don't know what that means. Group 3 is asking when they can start scanning. That sounds like a corporate question that deals with that piece, Bernadine. So I can't speak to that right now, but we'll find out for you. Unless somebody from corporate or unless Dr. Diamond Mooney, if you are aware of the timetables as to when Group 3 can begin their scanning, by all means, you guys take yourselves off mute and speak to that. Any other questions? Any other questions? Anything about your business? What are some of the obstacles that you're trying to overcome right now? What is keeping you from getting to diamond? Come on, let's talk about it. I said earlier they can only start scanning when they have their scan and complete their training. All right, that makes sense. Thanks, Diamond. We know that Crystal is a diamond in the making. And many of you, if you're not a diamond, you're a diamond in the making. I like it. Let's ask questions. What is it? What are some of the areas of concern you have about building your business? What is that one thing that you say, if I can just get this, I'll be okay? Or if I could just do this, I'll be okay? Leaders, what are you getting from the field? Bernadine, Diamond Mooney, what are you getting from the field? What are some of the things, what are some of your frequent asked questions that you get from the field? Because sometimes people they just don't want to share. Or they don't want to be responsible for asking the question. All right, so let's look at it. I talked to you, Troy. Where should, and after you go through your first 48, some questions I get is, can I go to stores and start letting them know I can supply them? So here's the thing. I would not have a problem. I don't have a problem with that. Now, the question is going to be a couple of things that you're going to have to consider. The first thing is being able to supply them. I do know that we have the ability to buy in bulk, but that literally means just that. You're buying in bulk. And so you want to make certain that you have enough to supply. Now, the way that I would do it, if I was setting it up and I wanted to go to certain stores, what I would do is look at one of I would go through what we have in some of our packs. I will get them to become their own distributor. To be honest with you, I will help them show them the value, have them begin to buy their own bulk or whatever the case is to supply themselves. And then that way I don't have to babysit that store. So whether I say, hey, we want you to start off with, let's say it was we had open enrollment for Founders Packs. So I would sell them the Founders Pack. I would show them how they will benefit from it. I would show them how to sell their product. I would show them on the next orders how they can buy in bulk. I would do all of that. And then now all I have to do is, at that point, All I have to do is just check in with them, make certain they're plugged in the system, and I don't have to be responsible for stocking their store every day. Does that make sense? Now, next question. Do I need business cards to get started with my business? No, you don't need business cards to get started with your business. For some people, they work better with business cards. So I'm not knocking business cards or saying that you got to wait till you get it. Most times people are not using business cards, they're using phones. They're texting their information and all of that type of stuff. And here's me, you guys. I'd rather say I don't have a card, but let me give you let me get your number and I'll text you my digital card or I'll text you my digital information. Why would I do that? Why would I purposely leave my business cards at home? Right, in brochures as a card. Why would I personally leave my business cards at home going to a networking event? Because the fortune in our business is in the follow-up. And I don't want to leave it to chance for somebody to lose my card, forget who I was, never called. We had a good conversation. It seemed like they were interested, but now I can't follow up because I left the card waiting on them to call me. No. I'm going to say, hey, you know what? I don't have any cards. Let me get your number. I'm going to text you my website. I'm going to text you. Does that make sense? At events, I always have just given out my last card. That makes sense. I want to make certain that I get their information because I know I'm going to follow up because the fortune in our business is in the follow-up. That's a great question. Some people probably thought I was going to answer it a little bit differently. Anybody else? Anybody else? Any other questions? This is good. That was great. Thank you, Cheryl. What else we got? Come on, let's fire away. People are usually happy to give their number out. Yeah. Do you guys have plans to sell more THC? Should I have to get started with the big package? All right. So in the future or more CBD? The reality is legally, I attach business cards to my free product. Pretty cool. I would still get their number. They wouldn't even get free product from me without me getting their number to follow up with them. Okay, good. So Troy, as it pertains to more THC or more CBD, our products have the legal allowed, some of our products, our power and some other products that we have, it has the legal allotted amount of THC in it. Here's a question. What is the legal limit for the THC in our products? Somebody put it in the chat. Oh, all right. And some say less than 0.3. So that's what it is. And so our products will always be within that legal realm. And we got some products, Troy, that I know people that smoke weed, and they've sampled some of our product and eventually started buying it, because the truth of the matter is that our products was having a great impact. But here's the deal. I like to say without the negative side effects that sometimes it can have. So that's, our products get you whole. And that's what is it designed to do. Is it possible to educate on the endocannabinoid system, then promote the product? Is it possible to educate on the endocannabinoid system, then promote the product? You know what? The truth of the matter is, it depends on who you're talking to. If I'm talking to someone that is very much so medically in tune, that understands the science of medicine, that if that's where they are, that's how they process, then I'm going to talk about the endocannabinoid system. But if somebody that's not really where they are, they're more emotional in their decision-making process as opposed to psychological, and then I'm going to meet them where they are. So Sonic, whenever I deal with individuals, whatever I'm selling to them based on what they've told me. People will tell you how to sell them. You just have to listen. So that's that. Let's see. Should I have to get started with a big package? Well, here's the deal, Cheryl. It makes sense. I say this every Monday night when we're doing the presentation. It makes sense to get started with the full Crown Jewel dispensary. Number one, the full Crown Jewel dispensary pays you 5 times more on sponsorship bonuses than the starter pack does. So right out the back, the same work that you're doing with the starter pack, you do it with the full Crown Jewel dispensary, and you get 5 times more. The second thing is, with the full Crown Jewel dispensary, you actually receive $1,500 worth of retail product. This is important because you can sell the first 1,000 and get your money back, and the other 500 you can use or you can sample, which is going to ultimately help you feel better and look better, and or generate you new customers. So from my perspective, when you're saying, if you're serious about getting in this business, I strongly urge you to just go ahead and open up the Pandora's box and maximize your ability to be able to grow your business and gain as much as you can. $1,000 for a lifetime, right? I'm assuming, Troy, you're saying that full Crown Jewel dispensary, once you pay that $998, you are a full Crown Jewel dispensary owner. Absolutely. Once you pay that $998, you're full-time Crown Jewel dispensary owner. Now, of course, you're going to run out of product, so you're going to have to buy more product. You're going to have to do those type of things as you're building your business. Especially like me, I sell more product out of the trunk of my car on accident than I do from people going to my website. That's just the truth of the matter. And then once I sell them out of the trunk of my car, they'll go to the website. But most times I always have product with me. Somebody always got pain, and I say, I got something for that. Somebody say, I haven't been able to sleep. Or I may say, you know what, I need to give me some sleep tonight. And they say, oh, you know what, I do too, I'm tired. I wasn't really saying to them I need to get some sleep tonight just for the sake of small talk. I wanted to hear them agree with me so I could say, yeah, I take this gummy, man, take 2 of these, and they call me in the morning. Because if you call me that night, it ain't going to be right. Are you seeing what I'm saying? So that's how that goes. So they say, what gummy? What gummy? And all of those type of things. And when you say what gummy, I then tell them. And then now that leads to something else. Let me check the chat line. Honestly, let the videos do the educating based on how they respond to the questions you ask. You're saying, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I want you to expound upon that, Dr. Diamond Mooney. I want you to expound upon it. Take the last 60 seconds, greet the people. This is Mr. Diamond Mooney. He is an extraordinary online dispensary owner, extraordinary partner. He is a team player. If you don't mind, expound on that, and I'll talk to you guys later. God bless.
Which part did you want me to expound on, Pastor Dan?
What you were speaking on as it pertains to the videos.
Got it. So pretty much, hey everybody, my name is Minister Mooney. Praise God, I've been able to hit diamond in the company. That was achieved, I think, about a year ago in November. And I was actually a combination of sales between myself and my team. We were actually able to get up to 199,000 in collective sales per month. So pretty much what I'm saying is let the videos do the talking and you cash the check. We don't have to be a Dr. Rita. We don't have to be a Dr. Tyus Crawford. There's so many videos that our medical advisory board have put out that even on day one, when you have just started, you can share those benefits You can share those videos and receive all the benefits as actually as if you know the information and you don't have to know. So with that being said, I see it's Kathy Weathersby who's on, amazing woman of God. Man, let me tell you, this woman I've seen her do some phenomenal and amazing things. I've seen her go from sapphire to ruby and now emerald. You all are going to find out what that is. I know we throwing words around like diamond and emerald. And I'm telling you, these are some big words. In corporate America, you may say, well, I'm a manager or I'm a general manager. Where in this multi-level marketing, leverage marketing, hybrid of leverage marketing combined with the real industry or the whole industry of cannabis and so many more. You all are going to find out what this language means because I tell you, it all adds up. So without further ado, I'm going to hand you over to this woman of God and watch her fan just showing how cash just flows. Kathy Weathersby, are you there?
I'm right here, my brother. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for everything that you do, Mr. Mooney. You know, you are not only a diamond, but you're a servant leader, and that alone, that quality alone that you have is going to propel you to double, triple, and to five-star diamond. So, thank you guys so much for everything that you do. Dan Johnson, our VP of Training and Development, just appreciate you for everything that you've done in this training.